Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. In this video we are playing some Cthulhu solo back on Smite 1. I just want to give a note to all my Smite 1 supporters, everyone who's enjoying the game, that I'm going to be continuing to post Smite 2 kind of on this 1-to-1 schedule where we have a Smite 1 video A to Z in the morning, Smite 2 in the afternoon. Make sure to check out both. I know Smite 2 kind of needs a little bit of time to grow with people, but I'm kind of doing a combination of posting some, VOD games for my streams on Twitch. But I'm also going to be, just doing, side commentaries just like I'm doing for the A to Z series. So make sure to check them out. And I've got a Vegas stream coming up this weekend. So not like streaming Vegas in terms of being there, but streaming the analysis and stuff on Twitch. So be sure to check that out. It's going to be really, really fun. We're against a Guan Yu as Cthulhu, which I'm going to say right now is one of the easiest lanes in the game. This is a total counter matchup, and Guan Yu really struggles. I think Guan Yu in general is just a really weak character in Smite 1. His lanes are just pretty terrible, and we should be able to take full advantage of that. I like getting my 3 at level 2. Let's just be mindful we're against an Arachne, so I might get Cheese level 2 ganked. I'm going to be a little bit safe just because of that, and we'll wait a second. Cancel his dash right there. Again, I'm playing a little bit extra safe just because I don't know where this Arachne is. Okay, we see her now, and we're all good. So Guan Yu decided to blink on us level 1, which means he obviously doesn't have TP. I didn't need to pop my shard there, but yeah, it's all good. So that's kind of just like a cheesy thing, I guess he's trying to do to like build himself some lane pressure. I like the idea, but ultimately, like, not having TP is going to be a pretty big problem. Also, I think just having Guan blink is kind of silly. It's not great. We're just going to make an effort to kind of give up that first totem. That's no problem. And really wail on him now that we've beaten him in the clear. So we 3 him. We're going to 2 behind him, so he has to kind of walk into it. Or if he walks out, he walks into archers. And yeah, it's just a really, really bad time. Always want to focus on wave clear. You can't get interrupted with your 2 anymore. That's the ability you're maxing on this character. And he's still one of the best solo laners in Smite 1. And in my opinion, still like a top 3 solo laner in this game. So definitely look to play him, and I think you'll get really consistent wins. The moment we dash, this guy shows up. I should be fine, though. Yeah, this gank is like very forced. I don't think it's very good, to put it simply. We use our 2 behind us to help ourselves out. Just 1 silence, kill him. Again, Arachne's coming here after dying. So we know that this is super forced. We just dash her here, and she's just going to die with this dodgy gank. Yeah, it was a weird rotation and a bad one, quite frankly, right? We have abilities coming up. I did waste my Horn Shard earlier in the lane, which was a mistake by me, for sure. If I had Horn Shard there, that's like way smoother and cleaner, but there's just not really a good play for Arachne there. She's got slow immunity in her webs, but with our 2 doing so much damage, it being uninterruptible, we can just kind of put it like in front of us and walk into our 2. It dissuades the Arachne from walking in and isolates the Guan Yu. And ultimately we can get a really clean pick and also just disengage super easily. And I think you're seeing this Guan Yu blink really start to struggle where, he died, he's in a bad spot, he's going Prophetic Cloak trying to just stack that up. But it's just a terrible look for him right now because he is so far behind, not having TP back to lane. I'm going to just clear this wave and kind of play safe. If this guy plays super aggro on me, I can kill him, but I'm not going to like dash in here or anything just because Arachne should re-gank. She's going to be on their blue right now. So I don't think this blue invade ever works because he should just be on it. I know Daji has ult, but I don't know about this. Does he hit him? Oh, he did. Oh my gosh, wait. Wait, bro. This guy's the GOAT. That was sick. I did not think he was in range for that. That was like really forced, but that was really well done. I'm super impressed. Okay, I just have the best jungler of all time. Good job. Okay, well, Guan Yu dies again for that. Really heads up play. I know Guan wasn't 5 there, so the ultimate, if possible, is a great play, but I mean, heads up, I heard it just like make that work. Obviously, Guan kind of fell asleep at the... No, you're good. You're totally fine. He can solo anything he wants as far as I'm concerned. That was incredible. But yeah, obviously as Guan there, you want to be a little bit more careful. You just want to dash away if you hear the dodgy ult, but I think he just did it in an instant, snapped it, and got a fantastic pick there. Really, really good play. Super aggressive play, but that is like perfect aggression. The thing with Cthulhu that makes him so strong, though, is just what you saw right there. Our 2 is uninterruptible, it covers so much space, and we can do damage to the totem, the wave, the player, all very consistently at once, and, not sacrifice any of our own casting time. Again, I believe this character got nerfed pretty significantly. Or maybe not significantly like in a burst, but he got nerfed like 4 times separately. I think they nerfed some of his 2 damage, his 1 damage, some of his cooldowns, but late game he's still the same character, and even then you go Conduit on this god, you're going to have very strong clear despite the nerfs. And the most important point is it's uninterrupted clear, so it's just a really big problem. Notice how far pushed this Guan Yu is in, and we just 2 him the moment he walks up, so he's unable to get these archers for their gold. Now we just 2, and like again, what does he do? Literally nothing. Really, really rough lane. We're going to dash him right here, ult now, walk out of the ult, or out of the tower range, we force his ult with that, and we just shove the wave in. And the reason why I want to shove this wave is, again, he doesn't have TP. Why doesn't he? Because he went blink. So if you're going to go blink, you probably don't want to do it into someone that's in a good matchup into you, because they'll probably just shove you into tower, poke you out, and you'll have to take really bad resets where you're missing an entire wave. So like right here, right, we're going to reset. I'm not going to bother to go for a blue invade because quite frankly I don't need to. I'm building enough of a lead without one. But I just shoved the wave in, and I'm not going to lose anything when I reset here. And that's what you're looking for. Backs that aren't going to get you killed, and Cthulhu's so great at that. Or excuse me, aren't going to get you like losing farm. And Cthulhu's just so great at that because of how safe my 2 is and how long range my 2 is. I'm going to call Guan, no ult, just for this guy. In case he wants to make some kind of a play, but you know, he is in a 1v2 potentially with you know, help from Arachne, so just wants to be a little bit cautious about that. I have no idea how he's doing over there. It looks like he's doing all right. Morgan, great rotation. These guys are just hunting. Our draft is insane, by the way. Like Shiva support's a little weird, but even then, like, it is just dive, 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 and this is like super well synergized. I picked Cthulhu first pick, expecting us to pick some absolute trash, and they picked like an amazing mid jungle to complement it. So that is like super exciting. I love when like getting players like this. It's not super common, but I'm like seriously impressed. Because I was thinking like, hey, I can just kind of carry this game and want a good pick for once, and life's good. But I mean, look how much like your jungler can like help you, and your mid and stuff can help you if they are playing well. So duo queuing, stuff like that, absolutely do it. I just always caution against like playing strong side all the time, and what I mean by that is like if your jungler is always playing off you can really develop some bad habits because you are kind of getting a lot of help a lot of the time. So I'm not used to it, but it feels really nice, I won't lie. We'll go E-Staff here. I can also go Prophetic Cloak on this character very easily. I'm going to probably go both, just because, like, why not? The idea is we're stacking a bunch of health, protections. E-Staff is really good on this character because you just apply it so well. And you can steal health that way. Also just like a way to get like an offensive spike. And burst, you could also go things like Divine later. I think 2 damage items on this god is like pretty acceptable. 1 is definitely fine. And you could decide to just go none, but I don't know. I think like you can always kind of fit 1 damage item on this character and still feel really tanky with his ult and stuff. So I recommend it. Bad picks for Cthulhu. In the lane, there's really none, and this is, I think, why this character is so strong, but I would say characters that can just like kind of get on you and stick to you can be a little bit rough, but that doesn't mean they're actually bad in the solo lane. So things like Amaterasu, maybe Osiris can be a little bit hard, but I don't think they're bad. Again, I just think they're like not completely unlosable, right? Or am I saying that right? Basically, I think Cthulhu should just like auto-win lanes, but like he can kind of lose them in Tama and stuff. We're just going to throw our 2 here to zone him. I mean, if he's not going to get this farm, he's not. We'll make him lose a lot of gold in the process. Obviously, he could be autoing with like Arachne coming, so I'll be a little careful, but I have dash and stuff. I'm totally fine here, and that's the biggest thing. We're holding our dash when we were not 1000% sure. Our team is kind of postured around. We have a little bit of vision, and a left fight is not one they want to group for. We push this Kumba back, we body block, so he has nowhere to go. Ultimate force for free, and this blue buff is just about gone every time here. We don't even need to actually get it. We just look for the fight. So we're going to dash, keep him away from the wall. He's going to ult. Dies anyways, and yeah, they're just doomed. Absolutely cooked. My team's playing a little too well though right now. We got to get like some minting going in. I'm not trying to have a surrender happen. This is just a really clean team right now to be playing with, which is great. Love that. Wave pushes in on left right now. We can do a couple of things. I think resetting is generally like the most standard play, but if I really wanted to play bully here, I could just kind of like try to zone this Guan Yu away from this next wave and proxy. I'm not super like feeling strong on doing that actually now that we just got the tower with the wave. I can just pick this up and not worry about the whole freezing aspect. If Guana rotates to try to get some kind of a fight, it won't really work, so we'll just kind of all walk away and we should be totally fine. Reset here. I'm going to get Prophetic Cloak before E-Staff just because, what is it called? We have enough for it, so I may as well, I guess, right? It's a great way to just scale now. And you could totally say, like, we're ahead enough. Don't need to go it, but it's still a good item. And you could totally just go, like, Breastplate into Prophetic Cloak all the time as well if you want. Let's see. Alright, we'll go get this wave here, and kind of just chill out. Team's playing gold, they're doing a good job. Not a whole lot to be said right now. A desperate call would be the team to group on BDK. It's not really desperate, just pretty smart. Arachne's not going to make that call, so what we do there is we just cover and ward it. Notice Guan Yu is over-rotating. This is what a lot of players will do when they're really far behind. They just think it's like a decent idea. But we can clear the wave and match it, so it's really not a big deal. Now, they might be able to take some kind of a fight here, but like, look how much peeling we have. We heal our team, and we just sort of go on them, and we're totally fine, because again, we are fed, we have defense. I'm going to run back to my team here, just so I'm not like completely alone, but I'm feeling okay about this. Yeah, we're still fairly healthy, and we healed our team this time as well. I'm going to get a fear on this guy, and he just kind of can't play. Good pick. I pop my shard here to get more cooldowns. And we get Gold Fury plus a bunch of picks. I think that was Gold Fury plus 3, 4, 1. Really, really solid. Again, if you're behind, just play to farm. Don't over-rotate, because this Guan is getting worse and worse in his position with like this match. We can go Blink second. If you really think you need to go beads, feel free to go it, but generally speaking, Blink is just kind of like an easy choice. I'm going to look at this guy here. Just 2-1 at the same time. The buff secure is amazing. Another aspect of Cthulhu that just so powerful. And yeah, that's kind of that. Go back over here, and we just sort of keep this like nice steady flow of we push a wave. It's super easy to, you know, we can begin rotating as the wave's already getting cleared by our 2, and we'll just kind of cycle between these camps. Play for a BDK, Beacon, Gold Fury, whatever objective kind of comes up. Don't really look for solo kills, but we'll get, you know, Prophetic Cloak stacks and just kind of keep that flow. Obviously, it's really easier when you're ahead, but I think the strength of this character is that the game plan and the idea of farming and how you play the map is facilitated extremely well by his kit, being able to just walk away and, you know, use your 2. Your 1 also has anti-auto attack on it, which is really nice into characters like Arachne, but I will say, like, Cthulhu's worst matchups, I mean, obviously I'm super fed, so this is like totally unlosable, but Cthulhu's worst matchups are auto attack junglers, so that's the kind of stuff you want to play into Cthulhu. You know, Arachne, Bakasura, things like that do really well. Kali is another good one. We can kill him as his ult is channeling right there. He's not immune for that little frame, so pretty easy pick. But yeah, that's kind of like where Cthulhu can struggle, and then also just a really hard CC. Supports and mid laners, so characters like Ymir do really get into Cthulhu. Guys that can kind of box him in, wall him in. Kabrakan, another one. Obviously in the support role or jungle role, but you get the point I'm making. Yeah, you want to get Shred, you want to get CC immunity, or excuse me, you want to get Shred and then heavy CC into this character, and that's what makes him do bad. Very similar to like what's good into Amma is actually good into Cthulhu, which I find quite funny, considering just how different they are. I'm gonna actually like just reset here. This fight looks like a little weird, and we'll TP right back. Oh my gosh, they're just winning anyways. This is just domination through and through. I'm really worried they're gonna surrender this one. I'm surprised they haven't. But who knows? Maybe they're holding it down. Listen, I respect not surrendering. I do. Again, we are totally fine here. He actually can like fight us, as you can see. We have ult and stuff, so all we're gonna do is just ult. But I mean, I hope you can tell, like, yeah, these auto attackers, they're crazy strong into this character. A lot of it is like when he has kin size and stuff. I mean, it's a problem, I won't lie. But it's all good. You can kind of get around it. We're gonna go like probably a Heartward here. Next item, but you could go things like Midgard. just to help yourself out. I mean, again, ideally, if you're playing this character, you're not into an auto... Ooh, I'm in trouble here, actually. This is not good. That was a really good play. I'm dead. Oh, no. How embarrassing. I'm just in combat forever. No. Oh, no. That's... What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. He was just waiting for me there. Okay, I griefed. Lucky. Yeah, you can tell they do a lot. So ideally, you're not playing into an auto attacker, but this is such a good Cthulhu game. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, obviously, sucks that that guy's there. I just completely inted it. But hey, maybe we're like motivating them to not surrender. That's the cope. But yeah, like, you want to kind of just pick this in a game where you feel like you can't get locked down super hard. In a match like this, we have a great soul lane matchup, which is already a +1. Giannis doesn't really shred me, another +1. On her and Arachne are two good gods into me, but it's not enough to offset how good I am with our comp and just how much beads burn and like engage we have, and also just how good I am into stuff like Giannis and Guan. So that's sort of the vibe. We just upgrade breastplate here because this glyph is really valuable. We also get to kind of keep our build ambiguous so we can take it any direction we want. Keep in mind also here, if you don't want to go something like E-Staff and you want to go, I don't know, something that like maybe gives you just a bit of safety. Again, you can go like a Midgard and Cloak and just not go E-Staff here and then go Divine later. That'd totally be fine. All like kind of okay options. It's just sort of like pick and prod. Curse Weaver's also fine. Gem of Iso's also good. Pick and prod and give it a thought. We're going to TP over here, see if we can do something. Again, our team dove super deep, so it looks like we all died. Again, I'm happy with that. I'm going to like soft defend this Gold Fury. They're going to go on me first. We just 2 our feet, and we can defend this, so I'm not super worried. Just have to be a little bit careful. Again, if I dash in, I am actually dead because of Arachne, so we got to be a little bit careful. But we're looking for it anyways. They're pretty low. Adagi's coming, so I'm okay to kind of sack myself, actually. Yeah, they're very low. Is she close? Okay, she was a little far. I think it's still okay. No? Okay, maybe not. Too bad. Alright, I think we entered again. Yeah, we ran it. Oh! Uh-oh. Nice. Thank you. What a nice random message to get. Okay. I kind of sprinted at these last 2 fights. That's alright. Also, I said I was going to go Heartward. We're going Pesty. I need anti-heal. I don't need it, but it's good to have. Yeah, I sprinted it a little bit that fight. I definitely never dash in there. I'm trying to give some content, man. This game is like way too... It's no resistance. Alright, we've sprinted it a bit. We're up 5k still. I'm going to like kind of tighten up a little bit. We got ourselves a match now. This is how we artificially create competitive games. So yeah, Pestilence is the move now. Anti-heal is going to be great. We want to make sure we get some magical cloak stacks soon as well. And things are going to be good. If you go Heartward, I think, with like a defense item last like Thebes, you can potentially get to double prophetic cloak stacks. You definitely can if you sell E-Staff and go defense, or you just don't go E-Staff, but I'm not caring super hard about that. 1 prophetic cloak like stack passive thing is plenty. I just want to kind of like finish out this build. Once we get Conduit Gem, we have a huge power spike. It's probably one of, if not the best starters in the game in Smite 1. So yeah, just utilizing it is always a big plus if your character does it well. And this Arachne is kind of just running at us. I am fine here though, I've got help. But you don't really want to walk up like that unless you know you have help, because yeah, it is a little bit scary. All good though, we got some ultimates kind of for free. We can just sort of chill out here. This guy's hunting a little bit. I get the vision, right? Mori and stuff, like we have a play to make. I guess it's doable. I feel a little bit awkward because I'm not super useful here. But if they have something, I think it's okay to take. This is a little deep though now. I don't love this. Let me just back up. This is way too deep. I mean, we'll kill this guy, but it's like... I don't know. I don't love this at all. I think it's like quite troll. Like, yeah, we get a kill, but surely we get punished for this, no? I have a wave here. Just run out, run out. I think this guy's like almost certainly like just doomed for this. Anyways, maybe not. I'm going to 2 the Giannis just so he gets zoned away a little bit. I want to keep it that the Guan Yu's the only person, like, you know, diving our guys. They did just get Pyro, though, and again, they really should be rotating. I'm surprised they're, like, playing the map this bad. I'll blink to make sure we kill this guy at least. But we should be getting wrapped around, and there it is. Yeah, again, really kind of unnecessary. I think getting the tier 2 and stuff, I guess, is okay, but just a little weird. I do have ult, though. Beads force. We're going to knock him up after the beads. Heal, and he's just dead. A little hectic, a little scrappy. Again, I guess it is okay, but just kind of unnecessary. I'm going to reset here. I'm, like, low. I guess I can TP. I think this TP is more just to scare him. I am actually not, like, very strong here. But he could have probably stayed his ground, but I don't think he realized. I guess he didn't have much of a wave, so it was fine. We got Pesty here. Now, I kind of would just want to walk up right. Once we're 20, we're like really strong, so if I can farm a little bit, get a wave or two, we're going to be very happy. So that's kind of our goal. I mean, if these guys are just going to jump in, that's also fine. Yeah, it's very fight heavy. Like, our team is good at diving, and yes, I've definitely sprinted it twice this game, but like, generally speaking, you got to be a little bit more disciplined as a team with this kind of a draft. Like, that tier 2 force was really, really scrappy and just unnecessary. If you're diving towers to kill a support when the whole team's up, probably not a good idea. It's no worries, though. I mean, we're doing great. Game's still in a very solid spot. Only about a 5k lead, which is kind of maintained, which isn't good for kill-death ratio of the match, but it's no big deal. Again, we just want to kind of farm out right a little bit, try to hit 20, which we're going to get off this wave. I can TP over, just so I can cover left side. We'll get a regular ward on fire just to make sure they don't look for some kind of a sneak. And then, oh my gosh, what is going on over here? Hello? This is illegal, no? Oh, what is wrong with this guy? Alright, bomb and blink. Is he just dead? Wow. He's dead, surely, right? No? Oh my gosh. There's no way. What was that? Okay, man. That's insane. I feel like that guy just absolutely super inted on me. I don't know. That's like super troll. He definitely should have died for that, but whatever. That shred is nuts, though. I died, like, basically instantly. Too bad. They might try to play this. I don't think they can, though. Their damage is, like, pretty bad without Arachne hitting it. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, that was a little awkward. Yeah, that was really criminal. I think Chiron went to do the silver camp, which was, like, really troll. He should have just, like, came right away. I kind of effed it a bit. I don't have starter here, which sucks. So this guy's just splitting. I mean, Chiron can defend, though. That's fine. We're going to try to get a pick here. Kumba's literally Can we just kill him? I think we do kill Kumba. Yeah, we do. But he's dead on right, isn't he? No, maybe not. This is so strange. This is like a very weird game. Okay. Well, we're chilling. I just think the pace of this game is really weird. I mean, I guess I got caught, but that is like such a strange fight. And again, I feel like Arachne always dies there. Now, granted, like, is 1-for-1 trading good? I mean, not really, I guess, but like, I would have at least been okay. We're still fine, though. We got a mid-tier 2. I get starter now on my back. And we can just play fire. Our DPS on fire is not great with this draft, which is okay. We sort of just leash the fire and then super dive. Our draft is really, really, really good at diving. So we just kind of have to look for it. The problem right now is genuinely this Arachne is like kind of able to hunt me and kill me. Now granted, if Arachne is focusing me in a grouped team fight, that is probably a good thing. Okay, she just died. But if she's focusing me in a group team fight, that's probably a good thing. Not always. Like, we really don't want to get split, because if we're split, we get soloed. But if we're grouped and she's hitting me, or Morgan's free casting, or Chiron's free casting, or someone, you know what I mean, and it should be fine. I think this guy might be doomed. Yeah, I kind of inted it. That's fine. I can maybe clean up here. I'm in contagion flex. That was crazy snipes. Good job. So I wasn't able to blink in there, but this guy should be totally fine. I'm gonna try to make sure he can't get ulted here. Look for a knock up on the Giannis, so Dodgy can get some damage in, and we can just kind of keep chasing and fighting. Again, these fights are like getting really split and stuff, but we are winning them. So as long as you're winning them, even if they kind of divvy it up and make it feel a little bit awkward, it's not a problem, you know? And it's just going to be right into a mid-Phoenix. Now, again, Arachne's going to look for a team. We have an anti-auto attack and like peel with our dash. So anti-auto attack 1, we want to apply that. He starts to auto this guy, we 3. He's going to ult in. He should die for this. I'm trying to block him away from help. Nice. Okay, we don't actually get mid-Phoenix, but we got the pick at least. That's alright. Still a good fight. It's unfortunate we didn't get more, but it's not bad at all. That's kind of like what a lot of these team fights are. It's like they're not bad, it could have been more. And our damage on this is pretty good because we do just have Dodgy, which is definitely one of the better like objective junglers, even though none of them are like amazing besides the auto attackers. Okay, this guy's just getting in there. Yeah, this might be a little aggressive. Giannis is gonna come over. We can just leave. That's fine. I'm totally fine. A little bit aggro. I do have TP, so I'm just gonna come right back. But I want to go last. I kind of do want to go Thebes. Does their support have it? He does, but we're not always grouped. Yeah, I think Thebes is a really good buy. It's just such a good stat stick item. Need a couple more cloak stacks, so we'll get them here. Doesn't know. That's awesome. They're pretty simple. They're all kind of in this pocket. Do have to be a tad bit careful. I don't love that this Arachne's left side. Like, she could try. I don't know how good her DPS is with that character on fire, like, in terms of soloing it. I don't know if she can sneak. Oh, he can, yeah. They got off. Okay, so that tells me that either, like, can she? I don't know how much damage she took. It's hard to say. She healed now, but, like, I don't know how low she actually was. That's her beads down. Wonder, she just dead, yeah. We're able to kill her there because, again, she has bleed that's going to be on her from the Daji, like, as she ults. So she kind of has to, like, stick to that for a second and then ult. Or it doesn't really matter. We just use our 2 to zone. Kumba's now split. I think we focus Kumba here. A large part of like diving is like we can't necessarily kill all these people all the time, but we just have to kind of keep them away. We should just attack fire. We want to pull them towards us. We're diving way too much right now. Our DPS isn't amazing, but we do have bomb. I hate what we're doing in mid here. Yeah, that was really in. Like again, we're kind of just chasing them in a lane. This guy did jump in though. I'm gonna use these walls to my advantage to kind of peel myself, but yeah, this is just like so grief. This is Aegis down. Cover his jump there with the 2. He juked it. That was good by him. I still got him. We are chasing a bit too hard. Yeah, he's dead here, I think, no? Maybe not. That fight was really bad in mid. I don't know why, like, our team, we just do fire there. And they kind of ignored me and then just inted. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna be BM. It's fine. We'll go Midgard, actually. I did want to go Thebes, but I'm, like, pretty sure with how, like, coin flippy these fights are, I kind of just need to have a spike now. Like, Thebes is definitely a great pickup if we can stack it and all that stuff, but I'm just not really in belief that I'm going to be able to before an impactful fight. So we're going to get Midgard and move from there. We need one more magical cloak stack, by the way, so definitely playing for that is a good move. If I can just get on this guy, perfect, there we go. We are a good bit tankier now, folks. Should help out. If we can just get poke on people, that's huge, right? Like, obviously I know they've got healing, but still, I mean, even just forcing an ult, perfect. If you, also, is that our sprint? Okay, Giannis ult down. Okay, again, we're chasing like a little too hard now, but we do have an angle. Daji, I think, is chasing the wrong guy. It's Dishonor, that's the target. He does have ult though, so he's fine. Let's just go to fire. Let's back up here, folks. Again, we are chasing just a tad too far. I mean, a tad is excessive. We're chasing way too far. They're very fast, but that's okay. We forced them out. We got ultimates. Like, we're good. The problem is like, Mori got poked. I don't think she had to ult. I can play a zone, but again, our zone is kind of inviting them in. That's really what we're looking to do. Guan Yu might have ult soon, but probably shouldn't have it just yet. Oh, they're not playing off me. Rough. Yeah, like, we just kill this guy. No? This feels so grief that this guy's just alive. Okay, we feared him. Yeah, he just has ult again. Again, like, we are so bad at, like, hitting the right targets this game. What is going on? That guy's safe, unfortunately. My 2 kept me in combat, so I couldn't blink. I'll ult here, but again, these fights are so split. I was so proud of this team. What happened? Oh, man. How to throw, I guess. Dash out here. I'm fine. Just have to run away. We don't lose here, I don't think. I should be able to hold. I'm not sure, like, what we're, like, fighting for all these times. Like, Mori's just dying in mid there. We're, like, chasing the wrong target. Guan Yu's just walking around us and we're not hitting him. It's very strange. And just, quite frankly, very bad. Maybe we do just lose. Yeah, we do. Damn. GG. That's funny. It's all good. I guess we got a game. I inted a couple of times for sure in the early, but in team fights, like, I tried to focus it, but it was just running, and like not the right kinds. Like, we have such good dive. All we have to do is just like bait them on fire, and we never did that one time. That was a shame. Either way, 30k damage. What a disaster. Huh. All good. Either way, Cthulhu game out of the way. That just feels weird. I don't really know what to even say about that match. It just was kind of over suddenly. I had a couple of bad deaths, like my first 2, but after that, I don't know. We just had to group and we never grouped. Like, our objective damage is bad with this draft, but it's not like a big deal. We just kind of like kill the guy when they walk up, but they never walked up. That's the problem, because they didn't have to, because we were following them. Either way, though, that'll be it for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.